Come on now. You can do it. It's not made. Keep this going. Just make that work for now. Okay, so let's go back here. Make sure that everything is all set and ready to go. Real quick. So, there's jungle farming, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That's how I get Augite. Go ahead and do that now. And then in the meantime, let's go ahead and make sure that everybody can join the stream. Link, and let's make sure that everybody can get to it.
Back to work. Another one. And of course, the most important of the bunch. Just about ready. Alright, that should be just about ready. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna be wasting too much time with the intro today because I still have to record another thing today. So we will see what happens. But in the meantime, so essentially the point of this stream, just like last week, we're doing more weapon grinding. In Sunbreak. And this time we're going for both silly and not. We can either grind for weapons for max element builds, or we can just do ones that I feel like getting just because either they're silly or other stuff like that. So let's go ahead and make sure that we know what to do. Alright, materials 2 in the crop. I think it's either the white ones or the blue ones give the Augite that I need to make. I think it's the last material I need to make Malzeno's Insect Glaive. Which is a weird weapon to start off with, but I personally do like the appearance of the Malzeno Insect Glaive. Not sure if it would be considered a silly weapon, but it is a little bit out of the norm, so I guess I would showcase it. But make a silly weapon showcase. Which is something I've been planning on doing for a while. Okay, so it's definitely not going to be the white ones, it's going to be the blue ones. If I can even find anything. Jeez. How hard does it need to be to find ore to, like, mining outcrops in the jungle? Look, I know I've complained in the past about the ancient forest and world being confusing to navigate, but this seems like it's even more so, and it's the smallest locale in the game. Ultralight? I don't need ultralight. Ugh. You better not hit me when I'm up here. Come on. There it is. Ultimus Carbolite. That's a high rank ore. Oh wait, I didn't even look in the lower levels. Now let me go ahead and head back to camp and then grab that. Let's take a look here. So I think I need to come in here. Yep. Because I do know that there are mining outcrops here, like this one. Not Carbolite. Is it the Shrine Ruins or is it the jungle? I'm getting this either confused. Okay, I'm not getting anything good in the jungle, and I think I've tried doing it in the Shrine Ruins, and that didn't give me anything. So I might just be getting unlucky, or I might be in the wrong place. Yeah, I think I might be in the wrong place, because I'm literally just getting Carbolite. Ugh. That's annoying.
Mission complete.
Okay, we're doing okay. So let's go back to Shrine Ruins because I guessed wrong again. I thought it was jungle. It was not. Alright, so let's try again.
It's great to see you.
To the ruins. Oh gosh, that looks terrifying. Good thing I'm not going there for conflict. I'm going there for one piece of Allgite. Literally the only thing I need to make Malzeno's Insect Glaive. Because I just fought Malzeno before even doing the stream, and I made sure that, well, I wanted to get his mantle. Luckily I did. Felicity Crow or not, but... Alright, now let's try it again. Detail map, which for some reason the game does not default to. I think it's the blue ones that give the Allgite. So let's take a look. Aha. So you may be noticing that I'm actually using the Death Stench Switch Axe right now. I think I mentioned in last stream, which that was a while ago, so I don't remember. But I think I mentioned last time that I was struggling getting the Death Stench stuff. The reason behind that was because I looked to a few guides online, and all of the guides that I've looked to are unfinished. Literally, they're to get the Sinister Cloth for all three ranks that you need in order to get the things you need to make the Death Stench weapons. All of the guys I looked to were missing the one key critical element and saying that you just needed to go. Really? I did not. I wanted to wire dash. Thank you. 1 second. Okay. Just talking with a friend. So, what we need now, is it lower or higher? I think it's higher, but I can't climb on the ceiling. Hold on. Okay, so what we need now, we just go up here, collect these, because why not? So, I do believe it is the blue. I don't think, like, all got is a rare material, so I don't think it would be the white ore deposits, or mining outcrops, sorry. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, there's not really any. Yep, what, 3 pieces? Really? I only need 1, you gave me 3? I swear, that happens every time.
We did it!
You do something in a quest, like there's that one material you need, and you can't seem to get it. No matter how hard you try, you just keep getting the same materials over and over. You don't seem to get the right stuff. And then you do that one quest, and you're like, okay, I'm probably not going to get it. And then you get so much of that one item. It's essentially just, like, it bides its time waiting for you to notice or waiting for you to say something like that, which is just... I don't understand. But, in good news, we now have all the materials we need to make the Kimura Warrior Glaive, which we will then turn into the Duke's Scepter, and then into the Whiplash Stalk, Malzeno's Insect Glaive. Now, I don't know exactly what I could do for a good insect glaive. Ooh! I'm just noticing its sheath. It actually, from what I can assume, it changes its design when it gets unsheathed. So, I think what I could try is a solid dual blades build for insect glaive. Let's take a look. Nope, that's my equipment box. So we don't have a Dragon Dual Blades build up right now, just because I don't have Valstrax's Dual Blades, which is the one I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip Kushala's for now, and then let's take a look at our decorations. After we change our equipment, of course. So this might not be perfect, but we'll just go ahead and see. Obviously it won't have augmentation, so that might be a bit of a deficit there. So we can go to set decorations. We have a 4 slot and a 1 rampage slot, okay. So we can go ahead and swap these 2 out for our 2 Dragon Jewels on our Malzeno Greaves. And 1 on our Inga Greaves. Which, okay, you know what, never mind. Yeah. But, of course, I'm going to need... Wait, never mind. Oh wait, no, that's what I'm supposed to do. Sorry, I got confused there. But we got the two things that we need, and then for this one, we have a 4 slot. Which decoration do I usually use for the dual blades? So let's go ahead and, I believe it is check loadout. I believe that is... I don't know which one that is. So let's take a look at the 4 decorations that we have. Mastery Razor is probably going to be good. A Sharp Jewel, that one's also good. Quick Switch is not going to be helpful because that's... I think Quick Switch is only useful for Switch Axe and Charge Blade because of Rapid Morph. If it goes... yeah, it's only for Switch Axe and Charge Blade. Hard Steadfast, we probably don't need that. It would be helpful, but we probably don't need it. I might actually just go with a Hard Dragon Jewel to max it out. because Malzeno's is relatively low. I don't think I have enough afflicted bones to make another one, but luckily this one will save. This could be used as an alternate dragon insect glaive build, because I actually really do like this. And once again, I don't have Valstraxes, so we'll just have to make do with this for now. Until I learn how to do a proper insect glaive build. Let's take a look at decorations. Rampage decorations, we need 1. Damage to small monsters. It's just a 1 slot that we're able to use, and unfortunately there's not really too many good ones that we can do. Yeah, the only 2 that we can really use is the Spirit Bird or the Rally Jewel. Small monster is not really too effective because you're not really going to be fighting small monsters a whole lot. And then we have all the blights, which... Oh wait, the Defense Edge Jewel. Sharpness is unaffected when guarding, but that's Greatsword and Charge Blade only. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because they're the only 2 weapons that actually lose sharpness if you block something. So let's just do a Spirit Bird Jewel, because there's not really too much of there's not really anything better than I can do. Because it just won't fit. Unless I do augmentations, but even then, augmentations are kind of they're a little iffy there, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Set decorations. So, right now, I'm not going to be going too crazy. I want to make 1 more thing. I believe I can do that by going on a Master Rank expedition to the Frost Islands. Which also does not appear to have a very favorable lineup. And why am I going to the Frost Islands? Well, great question. This, I believe, is the only place where you can get Steel Gajau Whiskers and Spirit Tuna. Spirit Tuna only show up in the Frost Islands. I need 2 of them to make one of the weapons that I wanted to make. It's a light bow gun. I wanted to make the... Well, you'll just have to see. You probably already know what it is if you were paying close attention when I got back. But...
This'll be easy.
Alright, let's take a look. So, I believe we need to go to... There's a fishing spot in Area 3 that we can go ahead and fish at. Then once we're done with that... So, hopefully I can get the regular Spirit Tuna here. If not, I'm just going to have to get the Steel Gajau Whisker. There's one. It's not frozen. Well, I mean, of course it's not frozen. The frozen one's mine. Alright. I bet it's just a regular Spirit Tuna. I don't think they have a bigger variant. Yeah. That it is... Yep, just a regular one. I need 2 of these.
Can I catch a big one?
Take a look. Yep. Oh, yep, we got the Spirit Tuna. And then, I think I need to go all the way to Area 8 to be able to do this, but there are Gajau, I believe, in the Frost Islands. I know there's Gajau in the Frost... Or, not Frost Islands. No, I don't want to fish. I want to ride my dog. Jeez. Button priority is not too great in this game. But what I also want to do... Sorry, just to prevent me from getting off track. So... I believe Gajau, I know Gajau show up in, oh, there's one right now. In Shrine Ruins and Flooded Forest. I don't know if they show up in the jungle.
Nothing
we need,
personal, buddy.
I don't know how many Steel Gajau Whiskers we need. I'll get 3 of them just to make sure. I think I already have one. And I just got one. I don't know how many exactly I need, but I'm about to find out. Here's another one. Yeah, just looking at an unsheathed, it is definitely a bat. I mean, it makes sense. Malzeno is a vampire. Oh, there's another Gajau over there. You come back here. Don't you despawn on me. I actually think I only need 2. I don't know how many I need exactly, but I think I already had a couple. We can go ahead and see. But I want to get one more just to be safe. That's a Zamite. And then I don't know if there's anywhere else where a Gajau can show up. I'll go ahead and look in Area 12. I know there's Zamites in Area 11, but also the small monsters are in different spots depending on, you know, what the environment kind of feels like in an expedition. But interestingly enough, yeah, Gajau could be here. But Frost Island's interesting. Yep, there is some. Frost Islands doesn't seem to have too much deviation with where a small monster can be. It's still alive. Die. Thank you. So, why did I make Malzin's Encyclave? Well, I like its appearance. And I think given the fact that it's probably, it may not be as good as the Binahabra Encyclave, but the sharpness is much better. Because the sharpness does reach purple by default. The Binahabra, even with max handicraft, can't reach purple sharpness. So, jeez, why does it take? Why is there such a delay from being able to carve a Gajau? I don't understand. All right, I honestly kind of glossed over which one I got from the 4th one, but hopefully we have a good enough one. So we're doing this for a bit. Oh yeah, and we got 2 steel Gajau whiskers anyway, so no reason for me to worry there. Because we got at least 4, and I do know we did need our fair share of steel Gajau whiskers. And so now, we should have more than enough materials to make. Here it is.
Alright, let's make it happen.
So we gotta start all the way from scratch. Yep. Gotta do the whole chain.
You got it.
Alright. Spring Knight Shot 1. Spring Knight Shot 2. Spring Knight Spawn. Yeah, we only needed 2. And we got 4 from that one. Spring Knight Spawn Plus. And Spring Knight Fin Shot. Now, here's where things are going to get a little tougher for me, because I don't really know what's best to use for a light bowgun build. Mainly because I don't often play bowgun. But let's see what ammunition I can use. So it seems like, yeah, I can restock on all this. Support ammo and coatings. Okay, so normal 2, normal 3, Pierce 1, we can use those. We can't use spread ammo. Shrapnel 1, Shrapnel 2, sticky ammo is usable. Cluster bombs are usable. Can't use flaming. Can't use slicing. Can't use wyvern. Can't use poison. Can't use paralysis. 1 or 2. Can't use exhaust. We can use demon ammo. Interesting. I actually don't think we can use that much ammo. Those are coatings. So I'll take those anyway. What other ammo options do we have? I can look at the crafting list for this, can't I? I don't know. I don't often play bowguns. So it looks like trank ammo. It's not gonna X over it. Oh wait, no, it does. It does. It does. Trank ammo is allowed. Normal 2, normal 3, Pierce 1. Pierce 2 is allowed. Pierce 3 is not. Spread is not. We just can't use spread. We can use Shrapnel 1 and 2. Can't use 3. Sticky 1 is allowed. Sticky 2 is not. Sticky 3 is not. Cluster 1 is fine, but 2 and 3 are not. Can't use poison. Can't use paralysis. Can't use sleep. Can't use exhaust. Recover is allowed. Demon armor is not allowed. Can't use flaming. I can use water, but it does not appear that I can use regular water. I can use freeze. So I can use water and ice for this one. And that's gunpowder to be able to make some more. So let's go ahead and make... Let's actually just go ahead and... Let's just go ahead and make as much freeze ammo as we can. And then we can also make as much water ammo as we can. Nice. So now we've got a lot of water ammo, we've got a lot of... let's go to transfer items. We don't need the exhaust ammo. We have Pierce 2, don't we? Actually, I think we ran out of Pierce 2. We don't need Pierce 3. Okay, I gotta sort this. Alright, so Pierce 3 is not allowed. So we can grab as much water as we can, as much freeze as we can. You can get 60 each. Then, let's go back here. And we can sort this. So now we should have enough. I'm not really sure what I want to tackle though, because obviously there's a lot of good stuff that you can get with water and ice, even just put together by themselves. But I'm not really sure what to go for, and I'm also not really sure exactly how I want to handle a light bowgun battle, just because I'm not too great with light bowgun. Oh, that makes me smile. Sorry, just checking something. Okay, what's the next one that I want to make? What about heavy bowgun? I think Machina actually looks pretty good. I really feel like going for shells anymore. That one's interesting. That one's just a ladybug. I don't know what to say about that one. We already got that one. Valstrax is interesting, but if I'm going to be making a Valstrax weapon, I'm going to make practical weapons first. Because I don't want to use hard-to-get mantles. I don't want to use really hard, tough-to-get mantles for silly weapons. So, let's actually... I know this is probably the worst thing that I could do to give it a shot. I just realized I did not save the build. Well, it didn't switch my armor, so it's fine. So, I still have the Whiplash stock. And then what I can do is I can go to Equip Loadouts. Scroll over 5 pages, and then this one is going to be where I put it. Nope. So we're going to hit X to register loadout. Go to Rename. Delete it all. And we're going to go to name it Alt. Space. Dragon. It's right here. Space again. Nope, no. I did not want to do Swax. This is not a Swax build. I already got that. And then IG for Insect Glaive. And then it looks like we have everything we need. So, I don't know how effective this is going to be when it comes to element damage, because I'm not really too sure. Nope, wait, nope, you don't want to go there. Not too sure exactly how this is going to go, but this might seem like a really bad idea. I'm going to fight Narwa with an Insect Glaive, which is going to be incredibly tough because I'm not great with Insect Glaive. But I haven't used Insect Glaive before, so you know what, might as well have a little bit of fun. Because I do know a good friend of mine who may be joining the stream later. And they like to use Insect Glaive quite a bit. I think they're there.
Let's do this.
All right.
Run like the wind. So much.
There's no one else here, so it's just going to be me and Narwa. Hopefully this goes well. I mean, Insect Glaive does require a little bit of finesse to use, in addition to a little bit of prep too. Right. I didn't It said dive. Fine. Alright. That's a red. It's also red. Those are orange. Orange is... that was the chest, apparently. Where's the white? Oh, white is apparently the tail area? Really? Seriously, I feel like that's just the physical manifestation of hitboxes always extending upwards in this game. Also, I can't help but notice you're repeating attacks, which is not something you should be doing. That's why I just got hit twice by the same attack. That also did not hit me. That was about 30 feet below me, and it still counted as a hit, because why give it a fair fight when we can have the hitbox extend upwards? And I'm about to get hit by this. I've been hit by 4 attacks in a row. I'd appreciate it if you stopped using attacks that guarantee hit me when I'm open in the air. That also did not touch me! Better not be making these excuses anymore. I was actually not doing badly when it comes to damage, it's just that I am absolutely sick of constantly getting hit by nothing. Ah, yes, let the music play. That was a lot of damage, actually. I mean, I know Narwa's decently weak to the Dragon Element and takes a lot of damage, but with Insect Blade, that is phenomenal. Let's see what this does. That's actually not bad. That hit her 6 times, although admittedly I have seen better from the Kinsect. Oh wow, a flinch by that Kinsect. Now we're back in it, but the problem is the way that I have to do this to get the white. The way that that works is that it basically just targets a specific part, which is not, it's probably not how it should be handled, because if that happens, then it's going to be really hard for you to get the rest of the buffs that you need for IG. So, as a result, it basically just makes it harder to power up, which is not really how, that's not really, I don't think that was the intent for Insect Blade, because part of getting good with Insect Blade is just powering up. Let's try a regular melee combo, because I've been doing a lot of pulls. Sweet. Not bad at all. I think we're actually getting pretty decently close to getting a topple. I don't know. Wow, actually, never mind. Not a topple. We actually just triggered her first one of these big attacks, and the way this fight can go is that she can do either 2 or 3 of these, depending on how quickly the fight goes. But if we triggered her first one at literally, how long has it been? It's literally been about 4 minutes. If we can trigger her first one that quickly, then I actually would assume that this weapon is really effective, despite not being the best. I bet Valstrax probably would be able to take it one step further, despite not having purple sharpness. Alright, no excuses this time, because I got 2 Oroitals. You are not cheating me out of Moxie this time. Attacking her arms, because that's the weakest part when you're using shot damage. Or at least machine cannon damage. Alright. Orange. White. There was no warning to that. I wanted you to come back. Nope, I am not getting hit by this. I'm not getting hit by that. Wait, did that just do I thought that did 151 damage. Maybe I just read that wrong. Alright. Fly up there. Oh, I got it. Now I just need him to come back. Oh, yeah, I got it. I don't know if we're going to get a topple anytime soon. Oh, no, not this one. Oh, really? You stop rotating just enough so that you can ensure that you hit me. That's just gross. That also should not have hit me. That's not a real attack. Yeah, I don't think there was going to be any way to avoid that if it made the ring travel along the ground, because she just shoved it into a wall, and the step stool that she needed to get on that properly, what's the word, that probably lets you safely jump over, yeah, it spawns directly in front of her. Oh, yes, 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 and I got the white, which I think is probably the toughest one to get. I know my ears are ringing. Oh, that's still white. That's still white. What? Okay, seriously? Why? Why? Come on now. Go for something other than white. Thank you. Seriously, I don't like that mechanic. As effective as that attack is, it does not work well for Insect Glaive in the long run. Just simply due to the fact that... Oh, we got our first break, and still no topple. Oh, man. Yeah, it's hot today. No. No. Get up. No. You do not get to swap me all the way across the entire map as an excuse to basically use your cheap one-shot attack. If I did not land in... I should be lucky I didn't land in the electric field. That also did not touch me. I literally just got half my HP taken away from me. This... I need to topple her sometime. No, stop taking all of my HP away with one hit. Every single time I get hit, I have to use a Mega Potion. Oh great, it's this one that spawns the ring. You're lucky it didn't do that. There we go, there's our topple. And I got the red. And then it took the red away from me, which means I can't use my Tornado Slash. The way that that attack works in the long run is just not fun. Also, I just got hit from nothing again. Seriously, I don't understand what they did with hitboxes in this game. Because it's not correct. Like, I understand people complain about the hitboxes in Freedom Unite, but this might not be as bad, but it's not good. The hitboxes are still really bad in this game. Because a lot of them are massive. Another topple. Now I'm able to use my proper Tornado Slash. And it apparently also shoved me off of the platform. I just got 2 topples in a couple minutes. Malzeno's appeared. We're not even that far into it, but we are at the halfway mark. And Malzeno is the best mount. I guess he heard that I was using his Insect Glaive and wanted to come with this occasion. The good news is I'm not with idiot randos this time, so now I actually can fight. Oh wait, he isn't even rideable yet. Okay, now he's rideable. And speaking of wyvern rides, I actually still need to fix that one setting. I turned off, I adjusted the settings for wyvern rides so that I don't hop onto them whenever I'm like actively trying to do a speed run, because that actually does slow you down significantly. Excuse me. Really? Two attacks in a row hit me before I could even move? You want to die for your disrespect? Because you're about to. Yeah, don't even try that. None of this nonsense here. You better not miss. Thank you. Yep, the moment you get that mounted Punisher, you know it's time. Sit down. Let's see if I can get that tail. If I can get her tail, then that'll actually make it a lot easier for me to, okay. Those left, do not hit me with an incorrect hitbox again. So I don't understand why a lot of the hitboxes in Rise are much bigger than they need to be. Nope, I gotta go the other way. This way is safer. And we sharpen, so we're good. Luckily, all my things reset. That's almost one-shot me. No, stop pulling me in. I will die if I get hit again. Seriously. Attacks is so much damage, but I'm also, I mean, I guess I'm not using the strongest of armor types. Oh, I just got, did I just get 3 breaks? And it's awful. Well, that's one way to do it, except I don't have all my things. Okay, I'm just gonna attack her tail and hope for the best here. Well, that did something, I guess. Give me my red, give me my white. Yep, there goes her tail. Oh gosh. Yep, that's the one that spawns the ring on the ground. And apparently I just learned a nice fun fact. Trying to wirefall above the ring causes you to hit the ring above it. Jeez. The rings that travel along the ground are one of the worst attacks in this fight. Stop hitting me with an incorrect hitbox. So half the hitboxes in this game are massive. And the other half tend to always miss you. Or they hit you when you're in the air, which is always fun. Nope. Yeah. But I think I got most of the breaks, actually. I know my game's really lagging for some reason. Yeah, I'm having some drop frames here, which is not good. I mean, I'm only doing this in 30 frames per second, so I guess that may be understandable, but... No. I will not be one-shot by your cheap moveset. Gosh. If Narwa gets out of control, you are not getting your rhythm back. Narwa is basically Magma Almudron, but worse. I want to vault. And I just got slammed by something that should not have hit me. If I was able to vault at that time, I probably would have been able to get over. Gosh, I have had enough of you just spamming cheap hits. Die. Yeah, you are gonna die now. Now I just got hit from that cheap hit. If I was actually allowed to vault, this would be a lot easier. Oh, nice. And I got my red. Why? Nothing touched me there. Seriously, if you mess up once in this fight, it is all over. Now, because of the way that stupid hit works, I cannot get my orange. And I just got slammed into the ground again. Almost one shot again. I can't get my orange. That means I can't vault. Give me your orange buff. Thank you. Don't ever lie to me like that again. Honestly, that is the worst part of this entire weapon, is that you cannot get the thing you need sometimes. I better stop. Thank you. I have not had an opening to attack in the past 3 minutes. That's gonna hit me because I'm in the air. Hitboxes extend in the air in this game. How about you stop this disrespectful behavior that you've been doing this entire fight? I'm gonna keep doing this until you die eventually. What have I broken? Okay. I gotta figure this out. Okay, I've broken that arm, broken her face, severed her tail, I broke the other arm, I broke her back, so that leaves the only part break left in this. Stop hitting me when I'm out of range! That has hit me 3 times in this fight, and that is the attack that should never hit you. So the only breakable part that I have left is the egg sac, and that's only breakable if you topple her. And this weapon does not do great with topples. Nope, I gotta do this now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got my white. Hey, stop! I'm trying to... Oh my gosh. I am trying to not die here. Both my immortals away. Stop going for me! I'm trying to stay alive here. Yep. Yep, this fight's done. Seriously. What is wrong with this? Narwa should not be this hard. Seriously, if her attacks weren't so blatantly hard to dodge, this would actually be easy. But apparently, attacks can hit you no matter where you are. She's low now. Oh, we got a topple. Now is my chance. I can break this, maybe. No, that was kind of stupid of me. If we get one more topple by the end of this, we may have a third chance. Really? You're doing that? You're launching me out? You're launching me out of a safe zone. Why am I not? That's gonna one-shot me. If I get hit by that, I die. Because that's how the fight works. Unless I pick this guy up. He's not even giving me a chance to attack beforehand. You are going to die. There's nothing that you can say or do about it that will change it. I actually have to attack her forelimbs to topple her? Or I'll just win. Well, that just happened. That was painful.
Mine now.
So, yeah. That was not fun. And even if I do get Narwa's Mantle, I still can't make any for weapons because I don't have the other 2 gems that I need. And to actually get those other 2 gems, you need to jump through a bunch of hoops. So ultimately, I feel like I might have wasted my time in this fight. Because that really did not help me. But at the very least, somehow I actually got it done before the 20-minute mark, because it's been... Yeah, that was 16:57. Which honestly is surprising. I wouldn't expect that I would do that good with Insect Glaive. This isn't even the best one that I can get, so... Probably could be a little bit better, but also if that fight did not go... If that fight didn't go south, it would have gone a lot better. Jeez. Now I'm not really sure exactly what to do here. I mean, I guess I should just keep farming for weapons. Let's see which one I want to make next. Oh, I got an idea. I can try... Where is it? There's a lot of good hammers that I can make that would be considered silly. Malzinous hammer actually looks good, but I don't really want to make that one right now. I already have Almadron. I probably should get Magmadron. That one's gonna be interesting. Actually, you know what? Excellent hammer. What is that? And that one's also interesting. Astrolus is very clearly not a hammer. That one's backwards. That's the Arzuros one. I think it's just his arm. That's like the shell in his arm. That's a teapot. I've already got Aurora Somcant. Yeah, Ludiger, that's not a hammer. But there was one that I wanted to make in particular. I've already got this one. Maybe my substitute for the Magma Almadron one. I don't know, slots may be proving me wrong here. I honestly don't want to make Goss's one right now. Where is it? Oh wait, yeah. That's Magna, that's Gore, that's Shagaru. Oh, I don't even have the upgrades to it. Ugh. Yeah, the problem is, I need...
Bye now.
Problem is, in order for me to get the upgrade to that, I need to... There's the penny one. Iridescent Bismuth Prisms. I think I know how to do that. Onion, coal. I don't know how I haven't done this one yet. It's so easy. 1 premium wyvern egg. The problem is... Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But we'll have to see what we can do here. What other options have I got in regards to hammer? Let's go from the bottom. So Antique Machina, Royal Order. We have this one. Death Sentence is fine, except I don't really want to make any more Death Sentence weapons right now. I absolutely do want the Valstrax one. But I do need to fight a high rank Valstrax first. I don't know what's going on with Kushala. There's no... Oh wait, there is a Cumulus tree. I have this one.
I have been wanting to be a blacksmith ever since I was little. Guess you could say I'm...
What else have I got?
Alright, let's make it
I got a
happen.
hunting horn. We made this one last time. That one's interesting. That one, we do have this one, and I'm very happy about it because that one's got a great Easter egg. It makes me never want to put it down, except I haven't been using it recently because I've been getting serious with the farming. I say let's use this insect blade one more time. What else could we do? I can do Shagaru or Rathalos. I can't do Gore, can I? Gore is weak to fire, and I'm not using I'm not using an insect blade against Gore. That's just gonna end badly. Well, I mean, it could end badly, but I personally don't trust myself with insect blade enough. I want to use this one more time. So I know we don't need anything from Rathalos at this time because I have like multiple mantles at this point. I'd say if I'm gonna be doing a Rathalos fight, we can do that at the end of this. But in the meantime, I might actually screenshot this, because, no, Crimson, get out of the way. I'm trying to photo shoot this. Crimson, stop. Oh my gosh. He's just fidgeting. He's literally doing what I do. He's fidgeting around in the background and is blocking my camera.
Stop.
Okay, let me try again. So, I may... Nope, that's not a good angle. That'll be a good angle, so I can do that. And then, if I do weapon pose... let's see what other poses we have. There's that one, but now my Kinsect's blocking it. Oh, that one's a good one. I think that's a good one that I can photo shoot. Yep, that'll do it. What should we fight?
Good.
What can I... Let's go to Hunter Sniffs. Large monsters. Physiology. What? Okay, what the heck is this? You only have 2 parts. Just the head and the body. Okay then. And I'm not really paying any attention. No. I guess the first one that would be good is Basarios. It's got some awkward numbers there. It's usually by multiples of 5. Rathian would be... actually, you know what? I can maybe test it on Rathian, but I've already done Narwa, so at that point there's not really any point in me doing Rathian. Rathalos is a good option. Mizutsune is okay. Wait, what? Hold up. I'm just looking at this now. Mizutsune, if you don't attack his front half, his back half is weaker to dragon than he is to thunder, which is interesting. Except for his dorsal fin. So, I don't really know. Wait, no, there's more. Yeah, what? Why are his claws 2 separate parts? I mean, I guess they're both breakable, but why not just make them claws? Yeah, I don't really understand here. I don't know. Shogun, no. Okay, here's Rathalos. Yeah, it does show that. I'm honestly surprised he's weaker. He's weak to ice. I mean, not really weak to ice. It's only really on his head and maybe his wing. He's weaker to thunder and obviously dragon, but I'm actually surprised he has any sort of any sort of elemental weakness to ice, even if it's not great. Yeah, Gormagala is not far behind, but the only real difference, yeah, it's mostly 5s. The head's pretty much exactly the same, but you're probably not going to be attacking his face the entire time. Okay, so Malzeno. Yeah, he's actually pretty weak to it. Shagaru's also decently weak to it. What else have we got? Ibushi. We can try Ibushi. I don't know. Ibushi's probably going to go a lot better than Narwa. And then there's Narwa. I think, yeah, Bushi's weaker. And then Geismagorm. I don't know if I'm going to fight Geismagorm on the stream. But I will try to get in at least one fight that I like. I do want to use this one more time, so why not... I don't know if fighting a Shagaru is going to be a good idea, but we can try. I might do one later. For now, I want to do a Rathalos. I want to do one that's a little bit simpler. I'm going to do King of the Crumbling Castle. Still waiting on doing Rathalos in the Roulette series, but I actually hope I wait quite a bit longer because I don't want to do him this early. I want to save him for the last stretch of episodes in this so that we can really get something going here. Because I want the last few episodes of the Roulette series to just be a long string of, like, really popular monsters, like Rathalos, Gormagala, possibly Seragios. I'd say part of this just comes from the fact that I blew through a lot of the good fights in the early game, or in the early days of this series, because we got Mizutsune, sorry, can I go? Not sorry. Because we got Mizutsune, Astalos, and Espinas back to back, which probably wasn't the best way of starting this, because I would have wanted something a little bit simpler. Just for the sake of not getting through all our good options too quickly, because it's not really fair that I end up fighting a lot of the best monsters in the earliest episodes, and then the last few episodes don't do well because they're not great monsters by themselves. Okay. I don't know if he's there. I guess I can check later. Rathalos is all the way over there, interestingly enough. I did fight Rathalos with an Insect Glaive before, but I was also using a Blast Insect Glaive, which probably isn't the best option. So I'll go ahead and check after. That's what we've got right now. So let's go ahead and I think this will actually be a good way to get a decent start. I'm gonna go after Luna because they'll do ice damage, and I found that Rathalos is actually much weaker to ice than fire. I guess part of that makes sense, part of it doesn't. Where do you think you're going? I'm not really sure exactly how I'm gonna handle this. I don't really know any good Soapbind attacks for Insect Glaive. I guess we'll just have to find out.
I'm ready for this.
Oh boy. Come back to me. Come back to me. Honestly, I'd be surprised if you didn't use a Curio as your Kinsect. I feel like this is that one Insect Glaive that would be perfect for that. Also, what the heck is going on? I don't know if this is gonna work. It did, but then I froze myself. And so now I have to stop, eat an Oldberry, and pray that this game will let me... Wait, I can just do this. No, that's not special damage. Got me orange. Really? Don't shove me into those hits. Honestly, I should have just... This is not working.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah, this is not working.
See?
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I'm not doing this. That's not gonna work. Because Insect Glaive has no good Silk Line attacks. Which apparently I am now learning the hard way. Because I've now tried 3 of those hits and all 3 of them have failed. So we're just going to go back to doing what we were actually supposed to do here. So yeah, I probably should back up a little bit. Yeah, because his roar is loud. Yeah, because Rathalos does require high-grade earplugs. Hey, his hitbox does not extend upwards. That one was my fault. Strange. A monster that has a hitbox that does not extend a mile into the air, completely haunting Insect Glaive users? Is this even Sunbreak at this point? Wait, do I have... I don't have to find something. Wait, I have earplugs. Do I have earplugs? I don't even know if I have earplugs specifically. Also, I'm curious to see just how much Dragon Element I have on this weapon. I bet it's a lot. Oh boy. Come at me, come at me. Well, I guess he did what I told him to. Let's see what's going on here. I don't really need to worry about poison in this fight, just because it doesn't last a long time.
Here it comes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's a bad idea. I'm alive. Somehow. But I'm out of stamina. Pop. Ow. Alright, let's see what we can do. Actually, I probably do need to use it eventually, because, yeah, it's about to go away.
Here it comes.
Oh! Barely got that.
I'm going after
Come back
it.
here. Oh, now I'll actually get a chance to use it. Jeez. Why couldn't you have done that sooner? Yeah, but the ruby one wore off, so now I have to do the gold one. Unless I want to go all the way to Area 6, and I'd rather just do the fight now. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Well, good news is the nectars, the pollen, or whatever it is. Did I just accidentally trigger the... No, I didn't. So what I gotta do here is I need to ram him into Luna to be able to use it effectively.
Let's go for a ride.
So that should work. Luna's also already powered up, so this might even do more damage. And in this case, Luna is definitely a better mount than Anjanath. But Anjanath is also not a bad mount. He does do a decent amount of damage. Also, if the turf war happens, then yeah, we're guaranteed to get Anjanath's mount because Anjanath loses the turf war with Rathalos. Gonna give me a chance to get my last couple. I wonder if I can. Oh, great! Why would you trigger the tree?
This is the pits.
Give me the wing. Give me what? Where did you go? Thank you. Let's see what happens when I try to do it down the whole length of its body. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Yep, we toppled him. Couldn't go anywhere. Now, we can do proper attacks. Jeez. Insect Glaive is kind of like Dual Blaze for me. It feels like that one weapon where I just kind of mash buttons and see what happens. Like, once I can learn some proper combos for Insect Glaive, then it'll probably be a lot easier for me to use. I don't know if the hunter himself can actually trigger that tree to drop its poison. Jeez. I can actually use aerial attacks. Jeez. Rathalos has treated me so well. And I don't regret anything. Honestly, if there's someone out there that dislikes Rathalos, you either aren't very good at this game, or you just got tired of farming him. And the latter I can understand, but that's not really like getting tired of farming something is not really something that's gonna kill it, in my opinion. Like I'm still gonna enjoy fighting it. It's just that I'm gonna get tired of farming it and gonna want to do something else. Yeah, I don't know if I have earplugs or not on this armor. I don't know. I might. Come on. This is a bad idea. Wait, it only requires one. I thought it required two. And we got the stun. Alright, grab the wing. Give me my white. Now let's go ahead and wound his face. And also I just saw a random blast hit, which is probably caused by my kinsect. It has blast. Oh my. Yeah, this is going way better. I don't know what's going on, but this is going way better than the first time I fought this guy with Insect Blade. Maybe I just didn't know how to play it. Or maybe I'm just using a better weapon. Because I used the Staff of Laertes against him the first time. Alright.
Be careful!
Oh boy. There's a lot of drop materials on the ground. Oh yes, and handicraft. No, not handicraft, speed charge. Never mind. Alright. Oh, I thought he was leaving. Alright. Let's see just how much damage we can really cause. Oh boy. Yeah, I can see how that would hit me. Just let me burn. Okay, thank you. Actually, wait, I should have waited to put out the fire first. Okay. That's enough. Please help. Still burning. Actually, you know what? I don't really need to worry. Okay, they just both were off. Skill Coalescence is not activated because you don't have it equipped yet. Get a few more hits in. Actually, no, he's not leaving. Try. Got it! Nope, I missed. That was a waste. But probably better in the long run. So if I actually remember my life powder this time, because I might need it. Got the orange. Just need to hit his face. Yep, there we go. Got his face. Now I have all three. Free to do the vaults. And I don't understand, in order to make good use of your attack, you only need the red. Which is number one. Oh my gosh. And honestly, I still don't really know all the in-depth details of what makes Insect Glaive Insect Glaive. Holy cow, that was a lot of drop materials. Let's sharpen. And let's eat a steak, or a ration, I guess. Have another ration. Yeah, we're gonna have to give it a shot afterwards. Probably too far away. Oh, I actually got it. And I got smacked. Yeah, but it's only on his wing now, so that means unless I'm literally right up against his tail or his legs or his face, I'm only gonna get. Oh gosh, that's scary. Yeah, I'm only gonna get white, which is not. Again, it's not really the way that I wanted this attack to go. You shouldn't mark something that basically means your Kinsect's only going to go there if you don't know how to mark something yourself. I mean, how do I... Oh, that was a good soapline. Why didn't I shoot? Why didn't I do that the first time? It didn't even require anything. Tornado Slash? Nice. Is this going to work? It almost did. Oh wait, no, the thorny toads are getting him. Oh, because that's actually really good if it hits the face, because it's blunt damage that I have on my Kinsect. If it was severing damage, I'd rather go for the tail so I can get the sever. It's not really I don't really need any. What did I just do? I just heard something pop. Oh, I got my. Got my number 3. Alright, come back to me. Now I got my full mount stuff. I don't know if we're gonna get the tail off. Yeah, the thorny toes are going off. Yeah, they're like, this is like the spear squids in the jungle. Oh my gosh, this guy can't even get up. See if I can get his back. I mean, I guess Did exactly what we wanted to. Oh man. Got it! Almost. Right, where is he going now? There he is. He's gonna feed on a Gango, so I might as well sharpen now so that I have the extra damage multiplier, because apparently Purple Sharpness gives you a 39% attack boost, which is huge. Alright, there's one part break left, and that's his tail. Oh, excuse me. Let the theme restart. Can I get through this whole thing? What? How is that only one hit? Alright. Gotta be right up against. How am I gonna get his wings? Oh. There we go. Now can I vault along his whole body? Yep, he's mad now. Because once a monster recovers from being tired, they immediately get mad. Oh, darn. Come on now. I can do this. I actually really love the look of this weapon. I might make some slight modifications to its design, but I might actually be able to... Or you know what? Maybe not. I mean, I'm not going to use its exact design if I'm going to make an OC, because I can't do that. But this is kind of my inspiration. Ouch. That... Yeah. That's the only... I think that's one of the only attacks that can actually hit you when you're airborne. It's like deliberate aerial attacks, which is how it should be. Which makes me very happy that this guy's adhering to the laws of physics. That's just going back to my... Okay, I'm actually in trouble here. This is going back to my analogy of him basically just squashing anything that he thinks is unfair, because he has a fair fight. And trust me when I say he has earned the right to be captured, but I'm using a pitfall trap. So things may not go according to plan. That's why I have flash bombs, because he can't go in the air when he's blind. Now I'm just gotta wait. Now I'm just gotta wait. Yep, I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Come on now. I guess I'm not sure if this is really a thing. They don't tend to... He's not moving. Yeah, he did not leave that one spot. Come on. I want to take you home. Oh my gosh. This might be harder than I thought. I hope he doesn't leave. Okay, never mind. Yep, we got it. Probably should have pre-tranked him, but... Yeah. You all know. Anytime I face off against Rathalos, I have to give a well-earned life powder for him. He's given me a great battle. But now it's time for me to put him to rest. Obviously, I'm not going to kill him. Like me, slaying Rathalos? Why would I do that? He's too good. He doesn't deserve it. Nothing too crazy. Also, I haven't gotten too many fights in. I've literally done 2 battles. How long has this been going on? How long has the stream lasted? Yeah, it's lasted over an hour, and I've only done 2 fights. Yeah, I better step up my game a little bit, because I guess I did spend a good portion of time just kind of experimenting with builds. That's kind of how the last stream started, and this one's probably going to be shorter. What other insect glaives could I use? Because insect glaive is a fun weapon. Like, once it's used properly. And take Machina IG. Wait, it has an Instagram? Royal Order is going to be interesting, but I mean, obviously it's silly because it has that giant banner on it. I have the paintbrush. I've used Staff of Laertes before. It's really good for blast, but I'm not sure. I don't know what this one looks like. Oh man, I just realized this is the next best option to Valstrax, because it actually does have purple sharpness, albeit you need handicraft for it. This is also decent. Yeah, but this is the next best one. So this is kind of in between Malzeno and Valstrax. Or I guess to be more accurate, Nahabra and Valstrax, but I personally would choose Malzeno more. Oh my gosh. I just realized there's so much Like, for Dragon, there's a lot of options for Insect Glaive. What other ones could I use that would also be fun to play with? Not this one. That's not an Insect Glaive. Like, I hate to say it, Garen Golem, that's not. What other substitutes do I have for ice? Because I do want to make the Aurora Somnicanth Insect Glaive. Logombi is good. Affinity is actually not bad, but Sharpness a little subpar. Acnosom not bad for fire, but I've already got Silver Rathalos. Oh, you know what? I probably should fight Espinus. Yeah, I've already got that one. Oh, wait a second. No, Acnosom is better. Acnosom is actually better when it comes to fire element, but this one's got more affinity. And I guess... Oh man, that's tough. Do I roll this one back, or... I mean, I already have plenty of mantles. I don't really need to... Oh yeah, this one might actually be better. This one, the sharpness isn't as great. This one's got better... You know what? This one may be better. You know what? I think I'm actually going to roll it. What can I do to make this? I don't have enough materials, though, so that'll have to wait. I guess I can just modify it to make it look like silver. But man, I actually don't want to stop using this Insect Glaive. This is a lot of fun to use. But I obviously have to find another weapon to make. And I'm not really sure exactly where to look. Because the Greatsword looks good, Malzeno's, but I do need his mantle. I actually might fight Malzeno at the end of the stream. Baroth and Tigrex kind of look a little silly. But I need a lot of afflicted materials, and I don't really feel like doing those by myself. What else have I got? This one I actually do want to make for an element build. It's not quite as good element-wise as the Frozen Spear Tuna, but if we're talking about sharpness, this is actually much better. And I think better for slots. We'll cover that when we get there, but... that's Astalos. I have this one. Fire doesn't do too well with the Greatsword. Honestly, fire does well with literally everything except Greatsword. Barioth's Greatsword looks really nice. Lunagaren's, that looks a little blunt. I honestly wish I could rotate the weapons here so I can see the whole thing. Acnosom's looks great. Like, no pun intended, his looks beautiful. This one might be silly just because it's not really silly design, but it's called cheddar and it's not cheese, which is disappointing. What else? Rathalos Shriek Edge. And then Rathalos Gleam Sword. I mean, that's actually still decently far behind the fire elementary. There needs to be a better fire Greatsword, honestly. And I'm hoping either Flaming Espinus or Violet Mizutsune, which is coming up, by the way. I'm hoping they can prove to be a bit better. As for Title Update 2, I guess I could take this time to explain this. I probably won't be able to make a video about Title Update 2 until maybe next Sunday at the latest. I might just have to make the video in advance on Thursday because that's when this update comes out. The problem is I'm going to have to edit another video at the same time, and yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be able to make another video at the same time, so I'll see what I can do, but again, because I'm in the middle of my competition season, we literally just got back from a competition. We just got back from BOA Austin. But again, my schedule's going to be tight because of this, and it's not really anybody's fault, but personally, it's just... Oh, you know what? I might make this. It's poison, so it's good. No purple sharpness, but it's a mile of white. And white sharpness is still really good. What are you complaining about now? Gosh, that is disturbing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's definitely better for slots. I think the Aurora Somnicanth has two slots? Where is it? Yep, two slots. So that's actually really good for element damage. But then again, Greatsword's not really an elemental weapon. What other options have I got? I looked at Greatsword. I'm struggling to find one that I would use. That isn't too hard to get. Gunlance is interesting. That one's interesting. This one looks really nice, honestly. I'm not giving up Silver Rathalos just because his looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, I might have been completely wrong about Insect Glaive, because I may very well be converting over to the standard Rathalos Insect Glaive rather than the Silver Rathalos, because that one's got way more elemental power. And Silver Rathalos is outclassed twice, so what kind of shield is that? That one's interesting. That one's also interesting. I probably should make Magmadrons, but I don't really feel like fighting Magmadron even after the last stream. I don't really feel like raging on camera since I've already raged once today. What other options have I got? There's not a lot of silly gun lances. Well, I take that back, because now we have an actual harpoon as one. That's Royal Ludroth. I don't even need a large Wyvern gem for it. I can just fight Royal Ludroth a couple times. Yeah. I feel like y'all might really not like me for this, but I personally was not impressed with Pyrarachna Kadaki. I was actually really disappointed. But her gun lance is easily worth it. Although, probably not worth fighting Kushala for that. That's interesting. What else? Shakaru's is a little silly. That's Rajang. That's not a... It's called the Dragon Gun Lance. Why is it a thunder weapon? Why is this Rajang? First of all, Rajang is not even remotely associated with the dragon element. In fact, he's immune to it, so why did... What's the design choice here? I guess I can fight Valstrax in this stream, but I did that last time, and I honestly, like, that was stressful. That was a stressful battle. The Canine one, I guess I could consider that one silly. But the problem is, it's not the most effective. It's completely raw. Raw, long shelling, 30 defense bonus, but sharpness not great. I don't even think there's any handicraft available on this one. Slot's decent, not bad. Oh wow, slots on this one is actually really good. Okay, so the Crunchy Corn Popper is wide, level 8, with really good slots, but it's also completely raw. What about Hunting Horn? So, that one obviously, yes. Honestly, I absolutely love Zinogre's Hunting Horn. So, I might actually want to make this one the Oppressor's Boon. I really enjoyed using the Despot's Thunderclap in base world, and while it's not the best Hunting Horn anymore, because, I mean, slots are kind of mediocre. It's only got 2 1 slots. Still better than Norwa, actually. Although Norwa's Hunting Horn is probably better, just because it's got better... I think it's got better raw, it's got more thunder power, and it's also got 2 health recovery songs. This only has stun negated, but it's also got attack up and knockbacks negated. So while this one might be fun to use, it's also not the most effective. Where is Lunagaron? Here is Lunagaron. I need 2 Afflicted Claws, 4 Afflicted Shells, and then for Zinogre, I need 1 Afflicted Fang and 4 Afflicted Shells. I'm not sure if I want to make Lunas first. They're both the exact same when it comes to slots. What about Sharpness? Sharpness, that one requires Handicraft to get to purple. This one does not, but also Sharpness is kind of interesting, to say the least. What's another Hunting Horn that I could use? Because I actually did recently make the Diablos Hunting Horn. This is another, like, proper guitar. Except it's not really a guitar. I'd say it's more like a cello or something, because taking a closer look at it, I can only see that it has 4 strings. That's a pinwheel, but it's also raw, so I might not be making that one anytime soon. There's not even, yeah, there is a Bahaba tree. That's a Vespoid tree. Paralysis 21, not bad, but I think there's better. Because I do know how good Status Trigger is. Yep, that's 25. Yeah, this is interesting. I think I might fight Rathalos one more time with the Valstrax Hunting Horn. Just simply due to the fact that, when it ultimately boils down to it, Valstrax's Hunting Horn has, like, the best Easter egg I've ever seen in any video game. You'll see it when I pull it out. But right now I want to use this one more time. I guess I can use it more towards the end of the stream. What should I do? Which one, like, I haven't decided which weapon should I go for. Cause it's over Lance. Mizutsuno is interesting. I have the Remover one already, which is nice because now I have a trident and a bat shield. Ooh, the Zuju shield actually looks nice. I have the Zamite one. It's the Ore Tree 2, Lunagaron tree. Actually, that's a nice design. I suppose when it comes to Hunting Horn, I need shells and claws to make Lunas. I want to make Lunagarons first, because I've used the Despot's Thunderclap a lot more than I would think, and then I want to make Lunas. So, what options have I got for the shells? We're gonna go for shells first. So we've got Bloodrush Rashadan, Somnicanth, Duratotus, and Shogun Senator. The only real good option here is Somnicanth. And then I think for fangs, or for claws, sorry. Claws should be a little easier, because there are better options for claws, obviously. Even though it's still not great, because those are A4 materials.
Enough walking for now.
And obviously we're not going to be using the Malzeno Insect Glaive here. I'll use that one probably one more time at the end of the video, or at the end of the stream.
Playtime's over.
When it gets to be about 6 PM my time, I'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. I might use it against Malzeno himself, but I do, like, this looks really, really good. Jeez, I can't stop looking at it, honestly. It's such a good design, even if it's not intentionally, like, I feel like this is actually something a vampire would use. If they were to use a physical weapon, this is exactly what they would use. Or maybe another one of Malzeno's weapons, so. I want to get through this fight quick, so I'm just going to equip my Thunder Hunting Horn build, and we're going to absolutely demolish this one. We fought Afflicted Somnicanth a couple times. The last stream, I needed the shells to make another one of her weapons, or a different weapon. But we need the shells either way to make the Zinogre or the Lunagaron Hunting Horn, and I think we're both one upgrade away. We're one upgrade away for both of those. Me having Dereliction on this build is a bit unfortunate. I wanted to pick that up. So I have to bird up pretty quickly. Honestly, that's might be my favorite quote. I have to bird up. I'm taking my advice from Terminal Montage. I don't care if he's making him an antagonist. Or at least from the clues that we've been given. I still absolutely love the bird up. Honestly, I probably should get that t-shirt if it's still available. Get that t-shirt and then I'll hang it up on my wall. Or maybe I'll just wear it. That's my advice. Take the advice from the Grand Kuliaku himself. Kulu has the best advice to give. And now I'm just simply passing on that knowledge. Alright, where is she? She's in the cave, so I'm going to drink a potion. Hop on your dog, drink a small latte, continue on down the river, which for some reason is very much an inch high, even though it's called the Flooded Forest. And continue into the cave, bypassing the Tuga Jiao, not resisting the temptation to grab one of those. Grab more Spirit Birds, and then hop into this fight with the Afflicted regular Somnicanth. Now, hopefully this fight ends up going a bit better, because I've had to fight 3 monsters with the Afflicted Shells, and all 3 of those fights, I did not get the cards that I needed. I mean, it's not that I need monsters from those guys, cards from those guys specifically, but what I do need is Afflicted Shells, and I need a lot of those. And the thing about this is that you can get them from cards. I literally got 9 cards in a row. Also, I just realized another neat tidbit. There's a lot of similarities between all of the monsters with afflicted shells. Not only are 3 of them weak to thunder, those same 3 are all fought in the flooded forest. Not to mention, all 3 of them have a breakable tail. Or, none of the 4 monsters, I should say, that give you afflicted shells have a severable tail. Meanwhile, I believe... Ouch. Yes, I believe ouch. Alright. Please don't put me asleep, please don't. Really? Crimson? Oh my gosh. Crimson, you idiots. He tried his best. He knew exactly what he needed to do. It's just that he did not do it correctly. I did not want to stop here. Thank you. Believe me, I said very specifically I wanted to turn that setting off. Jeez. Okay, I better not have been stunned. Yeah, you're not putting me to sleep like that. I'm wrapping my horn on iron still, and I'm performing for you. Nah. Really? I got shoved into that. Thank you. Really? I just wasted another Sonic Bomb. But that's to be expected in a game like this, because Sonic Bombs are useless. Well, they're not totally useless, but they don't do anything. Literally, I've been in many situations where you say, oh, use a Sonic Bomb to help you out of that situation, and the Sonic Bomb literally doesn't work. I've tried that. It does not work. It's either, like, very specific timing, or it's, like, incredibly situational, but Sonic Bombs are so hard to use properly, it's almost useless. Like, just... long story short, don't have Sonic Bombs in your inventory because they're almost never going to do anything. Like, I'm not even kidding, the Screamer Pods actually did work in World, especially when you need to get Diablos out of the ground. They actually helped you. Why are the Sonic Bombs so much harder to use, despite being literally the exact same item, just without using the Slinger? So, another thing that I'd like to bring up, as I wound Sonic Hand's headpin, the second part break in 4 minutes. So, I actually have been thinking about doing other games on this channel, because I know I've been doing pretty much only Monster Hunter. Obviously, I want to do more, and other games that I could do Pokemon, for sure. You better not shove me into this time. Hey, it actually worked. For once. And then I just got drilled by all that. It can't move because it literally got put on top of me. Jeez, you are not the brain of Cthulhu. Do not act like it. That's a bad idea. And quest after quest comes by and I still forget to turn that one setting off. And you can't change that mid-quest. Alright.
This is gonna be good.
Now, let's hope that what I do this time is not a massive brain fart, because last time when I fought Afflicted Sonic Hand, I did the Mounted Punisher on Almadron. And then I completely failed the mount when I used Garangol. I was an idiot. I was an absolute idiot with the mounts that fight. It was just serious brain fart on my action. Or on my part. But now, thankfully, I didn't make the same mistake.
That's enough.
I made Fluffers proud. Trust me when I say this. Hey, I actually figured it out. I figured out one situation where Sonic Bombs actually work. To this day, I still have yet to find another. Flincher. Infernal Melody time. Nope, don't get... Okay, stop. Thank you. Can't tell what's going on now. Give me iframes. Not iframes. Yeah, now I'm like all the other guys now. All the other guys that think super armor is iframes. It's super armor. Or hyper armor, however you want to call it, but it's not iframes. If it's iframes, I wouldn't have gotten hit to begin with. Beat of Resonance time. Honestly, I probably... Like, I'm struggling to make good use of Beat of Resonance, so I might just have to switch back to Earthshaker. except to use Earthshaker, I probably would have to talk to my Blue Scroll, because that's going to work better for Dereliction. So I think Earthshaker is pretty strictly, like, just straight blunt damage. Yeah, Evade Extender is also a really vital skill for a Hunting Horn build. That's why I got this Flight Jewel. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, now we're really starting to get into the swing of things. Yeah, sorry, you won't get any epic tunes from me. At least until I use the Valstrax Hunting Horn, which I need to make that build. This alternate dragon Hunting Horn. That's going to be the one that I want to use. Purely for novelty, because I think that the Hover one is probably better and safer. Oh gosh, you didn't even sing. Thank you. That didn't hit me. Honestly, I think the Blast one's easier to deal with because you can be anywhere around her and you just have to be like far enough away for her to be out of range. With the Flash one, you have to literally like be behind her or be out of range, and her range is like it's longer than you think. And also, to make matters worse, I apparently had to learn this the hard way. If she flashes you and you walk into literally the exact range of her flash, you can still get hit even after it's done. Yeah, but you ain't dodging this. Never mind. This anyway. Okay. I guess I'll take this opportunity to sharpen.
Gotta keep it sharp.
Oh, you know what? If I can lure her over here, I can use the meat bait. Because I oftentimes always am the one grabbing the meat bait and I never use it. I don't know where she's going. Okay, now it's time. Meat bait.
I put down some food.
I put down some food. Oh yes, I got her stuck. Yeah, I gotta do something about this because Derelict is starting to eat at me. I've been messing around and that's... Oh gosh. Not good. Not good.
Oh man.
Well, that was unlucky.
I'm not giving up yet.
Yeah, we're all gonna have those moments where we have a bit of a brain fart. At the very least, I wasn't an idiot with a mount this time. I'd actually consider that worse, because usually if I fail a mount, then I want to do another mount, so I have a second chance at this, but it's not really something that you can do if you don't have any good Silkbind attacks. I mean, at least that allowed me to regroup, and on the plus side, I'm not being eaten by Dereliction anymore. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but seriously, I do kind of wish that there wasn't really any attacks that could hit you after your iframes is done, or your super armor is done, or whatever it is. Well, that's the way to start. Just one hit instantly toppled. Hermitaur, get out of the way. Never mind. He wanted to get some pot shots in while he can, and a stun. Okay. Nice. Nice, making some progress here. It's a shame I don't have Earthshaker, because now's the perfect time to use it. And I'll say, Earthshaker has allowed me to do some great things in my editing. I haven't got to use the explosion meme because I'm not using Earthshaker. So I'm probably going to be switching that. But that doesn't mean I need to basically edit all of my Hunting Horn builds, because those all use Beat of Resonance instead of Earthshaker. I'm really just going to have to edit the switch skills a little bit, because this is kind of fit for Dereliction, because... Crimson, hit me. What are you doing? But, really? Why does it not... I swear, you almost never get to dive in this game. Dives don't work nearly as much as they should. I literally am running away from the monster, and I still don't get this privilege. I don't care about being hit. I don't care about being hit. I am not the Tonfas yet. I have not had a chance to play Frontier. Although, once I get that chance, I'm going to probably be on top of it as much as I'm on top of Sunbreak, because I've enjoyed watching others play Frontier. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to soon. Right now I can't. Might even document my own progress on Frontier, just to kind of show some of my favorite fights. Wow, yeah, this has actually gone really well. Apart from the brain fart that I had with the Silkmine Shockwave being used at a really unfortunate time. This has actually gone really well. Bam. 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 I'm gonna use another one of these. Now we have a chance to use an Infernal Melody. Never mind, because he's out of range, and I don't want to waste it. I understand it does not go to waste if you use it when someone's out of range, but I'd much rather have the buffs than... Or I'd much rather do the damage than have the buffs, since I don't even know what Infernal Melody even does. And Cloverbass, just to kind of help me out even more. Okay, please. You just hold still. You're tired. You should not be moving around this fast.
Have a taste of this.
And of course, have a chance to use it as my Shockwave wears off. Not that it matters much, since we're done now.
I'll be taking this.
Honestly, I have mixed feelings about the anomaly quests. Some of them work really well, and then the others do not work well at all. And hey, we got one of the 4 shells that we needed. I don't know if we're gonna get the others from quest rewards, because we'd have to get 3 from bonus rewards. In addition, we'd also have to get one from a part break. But yeah, that's the unfortunate part. It's just that it's a little difficult to make use of them pretty effectively.
Mission complete. Yeah.
Looks like I got a large Wyvern gem. It looks like I'm also 1 shell short of making the weapon. Ugh. That's annoying. Also, it wouldn't be that much of an issue if I had actually gotten some from Cars before even doing the stream, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. But what I want to do is actually do some of the... I want to get claws, because I also need claws. Oh, don't go black on me. I have about another hour or so to work with, so...
How are things?
Let's see here.
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
So, I'd say I'm probably gonna have to make these after. Stun negated, attack knockbacks negated. 38. Luna. 25. Elemental attack boost. Stamina recovery up. Sharpness regeneration. I think Luna's actually going to be the better option here. Oh, yeah, actually. I only need 2 claws, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to get this.
As you can say, I'm
Unless I end up getting really bad luck
don't
with
worry
this.
by now.
So, I'm not going to use Hunting Horn, because I'm fighting Almudron for this. And, let's go to equipment loadouts. I actually like to use a Charge Blade against Almudron. However, I feel like I want to... this is probably a bad idea. How much does this one have? It's only got 32. Yeah, just out of curiosity, I wanted to see that. And that's got full Dragon Element boost too, so I might need to... yeah, that's not even up to the Habra, but of course it is still incredibly fun to use. I am willing to try this. If this goes south, I think I might go ahead and swap back to using a regular non-dereliction build with Charge Blade. You know what? Super Recovery Dongo. Probably the Dongo that I need the most. And got it. So I'm still unsure of how to get a premium Wyvern Egg. I'm thinking I could probably go to the Citadel to try and get it. I won't be able to make the Gargoyle Hammer this stream, but nope, wrong one. Anomaly quests. A4. Almudron, the easiest one, all the way down to the bottom. So when it actually comes down to the anomaly quests, like I said, I've got very mixed feelings about it, because a lot of them are good, a lot of them are bad. Personally, the A1s aren't great. If you're looking to get Afflicted Bones, well, have fun if you can, because you have to fight Arzuros, Legambi, or Volvidon to get Afflicted Bones, and all three of those are really low tier fights. Like, they're just not that much fun. I didn't want to do that. So, that is a bit unfortunate. So what we've also got... Oh yeah, the Super Combat, it does slow down the effects of Dereliction a little bit. Probably not as much as I would want, and that's even max level with Hopping Skewers. And I'll just take that. Grab another one, because I got a bird up again. This one might actually take significantly longer than the last one, but also I'm not using a Hunting Horn. With health recovery, hopefully I don't die this time, because honestly it's kind of embarrassing to die to an well, not really embarrassing, because afflicted monsters do a lot of damage. But Almudron is easily the easiest A4, especially if you're looking for Afflicted Claws. I thought the easiest A4 would be Aurora Somnicanth, but she absolutely kicked my butt. But still, to this day, I still have yet to fail a solo Master Rank hunt. Let's keep that streak going. I don't know. It probably is going to end when I have to fight Furious Rajang or Scorn Magnamalo, because I'm probably going to be doing either one of those on my own. Alright, go ahead and sit back, sip another latte, as Champ would say. Another one of these. Oh, what?! Really? I just got here. Oh, he's attacking the Gajao. Okay, I don't understand what it is with the small monsters riling up the large monsters, but it's questionable. Oh yes, the Tail Slam missed. Oh, nice. I still landed that one too. Let go of that too late. If I let go of that too early, I would have gotten flinched. Huh. So, remember when I was complaining about hitboxes earlier? Yeah, it turns out Almudron's actually one of the worst when it comes to giant hitboxes, because, like, everything about him is giant. But I'd honestly be lying if I said that Almudron was a genuinely trash fight, because he's not. Like, under no circumstances... Wait, what am I doing? I'm not at red. And I forgot to turn off that setting again. Okay, I'm gonna do that immediately after this. Just, if somebody is there, please remind me. I mean, I'm not even looking at the live control room right now. Did I get it? No, I didn't. What the heck? Okay, fine. I'm gonna take you. I want to use you as a mouse. Thank you. Now I actually can use Gyaratortoise as a mount, which is what I wanted to do from the get-go. But anyway, going back to the Afflicted stuff. So obviously Afflicted Bones is absolute torture because all three fights are trash. Like, Legambi has way too much health for how sporadic his moveset is. Arzuros is just, like, yeah, dumb, annoying, and coward.
That's enough.
And that's basically your three fights that you have to work with for Afflicted Bones, and there's no other option, which is sad to say. Do not interrupt that attack. That is disrespectful. You could also stop going after just me, because there's two other people here, and don't seem to be ignoring me. I can't hit you! Get back here! Coward. You hit 3 times, and I haven't been able to do anything about that. Get back here, you coward.
This one's gonna hit hard.
Yay, an attack that you can't fight back against. That's always fun. You like having your combos wasted and taken away from you? Well, just do an anomaly quest. That will get you fixed up. But for Afflicted Pelts, it's all the low-tier bird wyverns. So you have Great Izuchi, Great not Macau, Great Baggy, Great Roggy, and Kuliaku. Personally, I don't go for Kuliaku just because Kulu kind of doesn't deserve it. He's just minding his own business. He's just looking for something to eat. Like, he's hungry. You can't say no to that. I won't have this opportunity unless I do this correctly. Come on, Mizu. So, in regards to the A2 materials, they're Afflicted Monster Bones and Afflicted Blood. Don't get the Afflicted Bones confused with the Afflicted Monster Bones. They're two completely separate materials for some reason. I think we just fell asleep. We either fell asleep at the keyboard or we ran out of ideas.
This is the end for you.
Oh yes, that's almost guaranteed to pop that. It's like a charge blade hit right there. Nope, you don't get to do that. And now, I shall come back with another one of these. I don't have enough spirit gauge for this, and I ran out of wire bugs. I don't know if a Sonic Bomb would work against this guy specifically. I mean, I can try it, but I don't really want to feel like. I don't really feel like it. Wait, why did I stall that out? I don't know why I stalled that out. I have more than enough time to do that, and I did, fortunately. Oh, got a flinch. That's right. He just looked at me with these big eyes, and I didn't necessarily see that. Okay, you can stop using the "I'm gonna swat you away" now. Also, I didn't want to sheath my weapon. Give me those clover bats. How did I miss that? Oh, we took his mud ball away. We took his favorite toy away. How sad. Yeah. So, Afflicted Monster Bones is Acnesom, Baroth, Basarios, and Royal Ludroth. Of those, I probably would go for Acnesom for the sake of an easier fight, or Baroth, just because Temper Baroth has always been a fun fight for me. I don't personally go after Royal Ludroth because I honestly feel bad for slaying Royal Ludroth. And then for Basarios, Basarios just has a lot of health, and yeah. I don't think there's many people out there that like Afflicted Basarios. Which I can understand. And then for the Afflicted Blood, it's Bishaten, Tetranodon, Kezu, and what else? Who was it? It was shoot, who was it? Oh, it's Daimyo Hermitaur. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So Afflicted Blood is actually a bit more forgiving, but still not great, just because Afflicted Kezu, surprisingly, is actually one of the most difficult, because Kezu by himself can go wrong if you make mistakes, because his fight can actually result in some pretty costly mistakes. But Afflicted Kezu is where all of that becomes about 10 times more likely for whatever reason, even though his attacks are no harder to read. Alright, let's see. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Honestly, this might not work well with Dereliction, but I'm actually going to do this.
This is the end for you.
Did I get it? I did get it. Huh, it actually worked. That's just kind of an experiment, but okay. And we got the part break, which is about 10 times nicer. Oh, no. Really? You didn't even move. You did not move. You were supposed to move when using that.
Have a taste of this.
How many parts have I broken? Because I've got one of his forelimbs, I got his face, his back, and his tail. I gotta hit the first break on his tail. I still have to do the sever, and I have to break his other forelimb, and then we'll have them all. So, the A2 materials are honestly some of the most needed. But honestly, getting A2 materials can actually kind of drag on a bit. And then A3 materials are the Afflicted Scales and Afflicted Shells, which you would have seen. So Afflicted Scales is Rathian, Tobikadachi, Puki, and Anjanath, of which I probably would recommend going after Puki. This is the easiest of the bunch. Rathian's not bad either. Anjanath isn't bad. Toby was... I don't know what happened with Afflicted Toby, but Afflicted Toby is nothing like the original fight for whatever reason. I think part of that is just because they gave him way too much health. Like, I don't understand why they gave him, like, a mile of health. Like, his health bar is as big as a regular Almadron. Like, actually physically. Like, he doesn't have a physical health bar, but if he would, like, it would be bigger than him. What else? So, for Afflicted Shells, obviously we fought Somnicanth earlier, but our other options are Giratotus, Shogun Senator, and Bishaten. Giratotus and Shogun Senator are not really good sources of it, because Giratotus, like Kobe, has way too much health. And to top it all off, yeah, Shogun Senator is a thing, which honestly is not fun in the slightest to deal with, because Shogun is bad enough. Then pump him up with steroids and Curio, and it's even worse. Yeah, there we go. That's how I use the counter properly. And then there's Blood Orange Bishaten, which honestly is fine, but I feel like every time I fight Blood Orange Bishaten, it might just be a stroke of bad luck every time I fight him, but I feel like they all go badly. I feel like I just end up getting really unlucky in those fights, unless I'm, like, deliberately doing it by myself. I feel like every time I fight that guy in multiplayer, it doesn't go well. Like, why am I just... I keep wanting to use that, but I have more of an opening to use this instead. Hit me! Nice! We actually didn't get hit from that, strangely. Considering hitboxes love to extend upwards. It really haunts insect glaive users, especially. But then for A4, we have... Really? That did not touch me. Crimson, please. What? Okay, yeah. Thank you. That did not touch me at all. I was literally a foot away from that, and it still counted as a hit for some reason. Just don't do that. That's not nice. Because that literally was not my fault. I was well out of range of that. There you go. Stop using the tail slam. Gosh. You're supposed to move when you use that. Why aren't you moving?
Here it comes!
I may waste one level of my spirit gauge just because of that. Stop doing the claws! Don't use attacks that have giant hitboxes. Seriously, who made the hitboxes so massive in this game? Because I swear, it happens in almost every fight. Which, if you would have seen earlier, Rathalos was thankfully spared from this fate. Because his hitboxes do not have... He does not have unnecessarily large hitboxes with all of his attacks. If anything, if an aerial attack hits you, it's most likely because it's deliberately designed to be used when you're in the air. It's not a grounded attack that hits you even when you're 10 miles above it. We don't need a return of the Freedom Unite Plesioth hitboxes. Gosh, stop spreading mud everywhere. I can't get close to you. Do not run away from me, you coward. So A4 is... Stop roaring! Oh my gosh, I can't move. I literally am stuck behind this boss. Jeez. Honestly, I can't say Almadron's fight is bad, but geez, it does very well to push me past my tipping point sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what this guy is doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and topple him. I think the topple actually knocked him out of my Sacred Sheath, unfortunately. And another one. Okay. Please, let me... I can't see. You're covering my entire camera. Jeez. No, you're not gonna suffocate me in this fight. Yeah, if I didn't roll, that would have hit me. I can't get an opening to attack this guy. Yep, popped him. now I have a chance to try and sever the tail for a final part break. I don't know if that did it. Try again. Yep, there we go. We got it. I'll take both of that. That's going to help me out a lot. Pitcher plants. What do you got for me now? You're low, and I need to sharpen. And I'm apparently facing the wrong way because I was not facing the wall for half of that. Actually, I want to sharpen before I do this. Let's do that. So, for A4s, the materials are afflicted claws and afflicted fangs. Claws and fangs are actually very similar, so that can kind of confuse some people. So for claws, it is Almadron, Aurora Somnicanth, Arachna Kadaki, and Gossarag. 3 of which are weak to fire, so we're kind of carrying the trend from the afflicted shells. Unfortunately, only one of those fights is easy, and that's the Almadron fight. Aurora Somnicanth will absolutely kick your butt. I did not expect that fight to be so difficult, because I almost failed. Arachna Kadaki has a butt ton of health, and Gossarag, like, why would you fight afflicted Gossarag? Because you're going to die. Goss honestly is not a fun fight anymore. It did pretty okay-ish in base world, and then he just kind of rubbed off, and he's not really that fun anymore. I just don't like him anymore. I've had such a bad experience fighting Master Rank Goss that I honestly don't think it's worth it anymore. Come on, more. Nice, got the counter. Do I have time? Do I have time? Yes, I do. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's done. So, and then for Fangs, it's Barioth, Nargacuga, Magnamalo, and Garangolm, of which the only one that I would really go for is Afflicted Barioth. I know a lot of people don't like Afflicted Barioth, but in my opinion, he's way easier than the other 3. Nargacuga's not far behind, but there's honestly a pretty steep drop-off when you get past Afflicted Almadron and Afflicted Barioth. And fighting Afflicted Goss and Magna is literally just asking to die. Like, you're not gonna survive those fights, especially if you're by yourself, because you are going to get one shot. Like, and you're not even fighting Score Magnamalo. Imagine how crazy these fights are gonna get when you fight their variants. Alright, so I have about 2 more fights in me, just because I'm checking the time now. So I'll do a couple more fights, and then I will see what I can do. Got a gold knowledge armor. We got 4 claws from that. Nice. Outfit vouchers. Not that we really need the outfit vouchers anymore, because we already got like a butt ton of them from just grinding this out, and I'm not even making layered armor anymore. I pretty much got the armor set that I like. I'm not ditching this armor set until I can find a better one. Or maybe I can just make a bunch of different outfits. So.
Hey, good to see you.
But actually, you know what? I might actually put off making those hunting horns, because I can actually, I actually do have enough materials to make the final upgrade for my Aurora Somnicanth Insect Glaive, which I actually need. And same deal with the Greatsword. How is the Greatsword doing? That's Goss. Greatsword's not complete either. I have to fight Kushella for either one. I think I'll make the Insect Glaive first, because I've been having a lot of fun with Insect Glaive. But I don't feel like fighting Aurora Somnicanth this stream, and I especially don't feel like fighting Kushella and Aurora this stream. Because the Citadel stream kind of highlighted exactly why I don't like Kushella in this game. I literally died 3 times in that fight. So I'm probably going to be waiting until I actually have someone to play with. Or maybe just after the stream. So, in the meantime, I want to use Malzeno's Insect Glaive a couple more times. Just because I've been having so much fun with it. I might end up just changing the stream name to... might end up just changing the stream to Malzeno's Insect Glaive Rocks. Or something like that, because I've been using that one non-stop. And then I probably need to check my live controller because I haven't been here in like an hour. It'll load. Gotta make sure that we're good. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we've been doing this for about 2 hours now. So, who do I want to fight? I don't know, that Rathalos fight was a whole lot of fun. I might want to do that one again. I might do that to end off the stream, but while I have time still, I do want to fight Malzeno with his own Insect Glaive. So we're going to go for Alt Dragon IG. And then we are going to fight the one responsible for gifting me this fantastic weapon. Honestly, Malzeno's, I don't care if Malzeno's weapons are not the most effective, they're awesome. Like, if used correctly, Malzeno's weapons will absolutely tear stuff to shreds. Probably not as much as Valstrax, or other dragon builds, but I'd be lying if I said that they weren't, like, so fun to use. They truly are, and I'm not getting rid of them. There's absolutely no way that I will get rid of these weapons. They're just too fun. Like, you've seen me use Malzeno's Charge Blade before, and now I'm using his Insect Glaive. I might literally just make all of Malzeno... Okay, maybe that's a bit of a stretch. I was like, maybe I can make all the Malzeno's weapons. Then I'd realize I need to farm him for mantles for days on end, because... do you think I'm going to get 5 mantles from this one hunt? I don't know. I might not get any mantles.
Let's do this.
I'm literally at the mercy of RNG when it comes to dropping mantles here, so... if I even finish the fight, this could actually end up going south pretty quickly. Like I almost did for Norwa. I'm honestly, like, I haven't been thinking about it too much, but I'm honestly kind of shocked I didn't faint in that battle. Because I literally would have fainted twice if it weren't for the Aurortals. And part of it was my fault, part of it wasn't. Yeah. So anyway, going back to the anomaly stuff, for A5 is where things really got ramped up considerably. I might make a tier list for all the afflicted monsters to try and figure out like which one's the hardest. But the problem is, there's going to be 2 that end up in a tier of their own. Like, not even on the proper tier list, just because there's a very specific reason why I don't fight them, which you probably have heard me say before, which I'll go ahead and bring up in just a minute. But there's 3 groups of 3 for A5. There is the Dire Bone group, the Dire Scale group, and the Dire Horn group. So Dire Bones is Magma Almudron, Lunagaron, and Tigrex. Dire Scales is Mizitsune, Astalos, and Rathalos. And Dire Horns is Seregios, Zenogre, and Diablos. So, yeah, scary business here. Of those, I would say the easiest, maybe Rathalos, maybe Lunagaron, I don't know. A lot of people have different opinions. Mizitsune might also be decently easy. But the thing about Rathalos and Mizitsune is that I absolutely, like, I just can't bring myself to do their afflicted quests. Just because of the promise that I've made myself, saying that I would never slay them. So, doing a quest where I don't have any choice, honestly, it hurts. They didn't deserve a fate like this, and that's why I personally don't do them. It's just, like, it has nothing to do with the fight itself. I'd say the fights are pretty good. Oh my gosh, that got me from all the way over here. But that roar also does not last. Okay, I need to learn exactly what's what for Malzeno, because I, again, have not fought him since I played. I feel like every time I fight Malzeno with something other than Longsword, things tend to go bad. Maybe I just need to learn how to fight him with these weapons, because every monster has a trick to it. Yeah. So... Hey, that one actually didn't hit me. I don't know if I'm getting better or something. Okay, that's a wing slap. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? Sorry, my throat's getting a little sore. Yeah, I don't know if I have... This is clearly not Defiance. I wouldn't know if I have Defiance on this. Oh gosh. Yep, that's a scary attack. Yeah, I might need to see what I can do. Oh, I thought something happened. Why not? Oh, that was weak. Well, at least I didn't tag anything, so I can actually, you know, get the things I need. Alright, head for red, wings for white, and apparently, I think forelimbs or tail for red. Oh gosh. Maybe it's just, maybe I shouldn't be vaulting in this fight, because obviously the vaults really are like what Insect Glaive is known for, but Malzeno's body is actually really low to the ground, so it's probably not the best way for me to tackle this. It is a bit safer than oh dude. Okay, that's not good. It's a bit safer than staying on the ground, because Insect Glaive doesn't have a guard, and its attacks are decently weak when it comes to its combos, but I don't know. I don't really know exactly what to do here. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Pull me! Pull me! Thank you. Well, that at least got me out of a sticky situation, but that's not really how I intended to use that. Oh gosh. Not the hockey ball attack. I want your wings. Thank you. Please. Honestly, Malzeno has pushed me past my tipping point a couple of times, but if anything, I would say it's more my fault than anything. If anything, it's probably just because I'm getting a little too aggressive. I mean, I can attack his wings pretty easily, but the rest of his body, not so much. Because it's like... It's so... Okay. I don't think I've ever gotten hit by those... by that part of that attack. It's always the curved shots that hit you, if it does hit you. The curved shots aren't that easy to dodge, but also not that hard to dodge. That kind of contradicts itself. Okay, what was it that was a good soapline? Yeah, that was a good soapline. Now we got a break. I think it was his face. It was not a wing. Getting break on Malzeno's wings is rare. And once again, I have completely forgotten to get that one setting fixed. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? That actually kind of worked out. Just come drilling down. Ow. That hurt. Oh gosh. Not this one, not this one. Oh gosh. Not the earthquake. Hang on. What do I need to hit for orange? Tail. I don't know if I'm gonna actually sever the tail. Obviously it's gonna be helpful, but I'm actually struggling to find an opening for it. Also, I might be struggling to knock Malzeno out of this state, because I know you can do it. You can knock every one of the 3 lords out of their powered up state. But Malzeno especially is probably going to be really tough. What? Okay, I just got hit really randomly from nothing. So apparently that attack lasts for about 3 seconds. His rock smash attack, or whatever that's called, lasts for about 3 seconds. Oh no, now I have Dragon Blight. I'm not even going to bother using an Olberry. I'm just taking advantage of my Clover Bats because I have them, and why shall I not use Clover Bats if it's essentially just fast regeneration? Yes, it got him! Sweet! Alrighty then. And we also got both of his forelimbs, so that just leaves... That just leaves the wings and the tail sever, and I'm not really sure exactly how much progress I made. I mean, these parts are not the strongest. They're decently fragile, I guess. Wings I might be able to get decently easily, just because I'm always up there. Wings don't take a lot of damage though, so that might be an issue.
Gotta keep it sharp.
Ow. So I think this may actually end up being the last fight, because I gotta go eat something too, because it's getting pretty late for me. It's about 5:30 my time. I've been at this for like almost an hour and a half, so I'm gonna probably want to wrap this up pretty soon. So this may end up being the last fight, which I honestly wouldn't mind, because I ended on a high note. Because who does not like Malzeno? If you do not like Malzeno, you are not qualified to play Sunbreak. I'm sorry, but it's true. You are not a certified Sunbreak player if you do not like Malzeno.
There's an obedient fella.
Now I'm just going to consistently ram this guy over and over and over again. If I don't constantly get hit out of these rams. Another hit. And I missed again and got hit. Okay, you can stop doing that while I'm trying to hit you. One more. Ruby Wirebug time.
See ya.
Alright. Red. Red. Give me the orange. It's not going to sever the tail because my Kinsect's not going to do it because it's blunt. I set my Kinsect to do blunt damage. But I can still sever the tail with my regular attacks if I actually get openings to attack it, because I've not really been doing a good job at that this hunt. If anything, it's mostly my fault. I haven't really been going for it. And I also have very low stamina, so I don't know. He's about to do this big tailspin attack. Oh my gosh, the damage. Like, this is Insect Blade. This is not really known for high damage. Unless you really get down to work on it. There's his wings. That just leaves only one part break, and we're only 10 minutes in. You don't usually get this many part breaks this fast in Elder Dragons. Especially not in this game. I've noticed that Elder Dragon part breaks take a while in Rise. Okay. Ow! Let me out of here. Let me out of this corner. I don't want to be in this corner. Give me... I can't hit him. Come on. Now I can hit him. Ow. Okay, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Okay, I somehow got away with that. If I had died, that would have been my fault. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is getting intense. Man. My extracts just wore out. Do not, please. Thank you. I'm gonna turn into the next he not like meme. I don't know where I'm aiming. Oh no, that was a huge mistake. Shoot. Please don't do that. I'm literally one hit away from dying and can't heal. Now give me your head extract. I don't know if we're gonna necessarily get the tail. I mean, I can try. Yeah, attacking the tail tip is possible, but difficult, because, you know, it's always moving. Yeah, he uses his tail for a lot of his attacks, so it's understandable why it would be difficult to sever. I don't even think it has that much health to begin with. I just think it's, like, it's hard to reach. And that's why it can take a while to sever off. And also, I have no stamina and desperately need to eat a steak. And there we go. So yeah, I think I might just go ahead and wrap up the stream so I can eat dinner. Because I want to eat dinner early so I can get back to recording something. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'm in a lot of trouble here. I was not paying attention. Alright, now I'm back in it. Come at me, Malzeno. Come at me with your tail, which will soon be mine, because I can get an extra carve, and now you've done it. You've shaken the poison out of the tree. Much like Lunagarin did when he did that mount, so that really wasn't too helpful. I honestly cannot wait to get to Malzeno in the Red Light series. But honestly, I probably want to, because, like I said, I want a lot of the good fights to be in the end of the game. I want to get all of the MR1 and MR2 quests done before I get to like the last few episodes, because again, it's not really fair. It's not really fair to me or to the viewers if all the last fights, like the last moments of the series, end up being dragged. I feel like the viewers would actually agree with me there. Like, even though that's technically not really random. Oh boy. Oh no. What? How did that miss me? I thought I was going to get hit by that. I don't even know what I tried to do there, but it was not really a smart idea. Honestly, I actually can applaud Malzeno. Some of his attacks do have giant hitboxes, but they don't extend like a mile into the air, so it doesn't have completely haunt Insect Glaive users. Got it. Oh, I got clawed. Come on now. I can sever this tail. Okay. He's just swatting me away now. I'm trying to vault and I'm getting swat away, which is disrespectful. Come at me. You didn't get your name from being a coward. Show me what you're actually made of and not just what you pretend to be. Really? That should not hit me. I mean, I guess that would technically hit me in real life, because he, you know, temp thrusted his whole body forward, but yeah, I probably should. What was that? Oh, is that the Horny Toads again? I don't even know what's causing all this. If we get a topple, that might give me my own shot. Oh gosh, that was a huge mistake. Honestly, what I don't like about also hitbox is that the damaging hitbox is still present even after the attack realistically would be done. And so it ultimately ends up hitting you even after it would have finished, which is just not really fair. It's not fair to anybody. Like, when it stops moving, that's when it should go away. It shouldn't stop moving after the animation is done. I've been hit way too many times by attacks that hit you after they're done. Or after they should be done. Oh no, I'm stunned. Please help me. Thank you. You actually did your job. You aren't as useless as Sonic Bombs now. Oh, Ness, flinch. Yes, we got the tail. That's the last part break. Now it's just a straight fight to the finish. That took me a while, but it's understandable. I've been trying to go for the tail and not been successful. Please don't curl to hit me. And now Tornado Slash. I didn't do that much. I should be getting close to the end pretty soon here.
Run like the wind. Now's my chance.
Oh wait, don't forget to carve the tail. You never know when you might get a mantle. And that is true, I have gotten a mantle from a tail carve before. Probably not this time, but yeah, I just got the regular tail. Now we just go back to pretty much our starting point. Collect one of these, because actually no, that's maxed out. Eat a ration, because we don't want to have low stamina for Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive and Dual Blades are probably the worst weapons that you can have low stamina for. You absolutely do not want to have... Really? You can't curl that much. I feel like a lot of monsters tend to manipulate their own AI in a bit. come on. I hit the X button. Why didn't you uncheat? Got him. Got them all. Oh gosh, the hockey ball! That's just what I call that attack. I don't think it's actually hockey. In fact, it's definitely not hockey. Yes, I got the first layer. And there goes my first layer. Because why have layers of your explosive bats when I can just hit you again and take away that layer? And force you to run. So you can't fight back. I can get your layer back. Not amused, Malzeno. I may have painted you as a celebration for Sunbreak. Now it's time for you to go. Those Clover Bats better not wear off. At least not now, anyway. They're gonna wear off eventually. Yeah, I don't see the blue icon. This is taking a while. But I just gotta be patient here. Okay. Wait, no, I thought I'd stopped it. I did not. Yeah, that's not nearly as intense as the Curio explosion that the afflicted monsters all have. Maybe it's just because I'm approaching this guy incorrectly. Don't roar when you're not mad. That's cheating. I mean, he is mad. But that's really. The cliff stopped me from moving. I literally backed into a corner and couldn't dodge. That was not good. And also, that did way too much damage. Dude, the attack was done. You can't be hitting me now. You know what? Make a think of that. Now you're all soaking wet. Which means you take more damage. Espinus is left. Yeah, we've been at this one for a while. Ha! You can't hit me with that when I'm in the air unless you thrust your entire body through me. Which I guess you kind of do, but... huge mistake on your part, Malzeno. Honestly, probably missed me. Oh boy. The ogre has come. He's nowhere near, so this is gonna take a while. Just kidding.
It's not over yet. This should fix
If
it.
I'm gonna go after him, I'm gonna grab a puppet spider first because that's the only easy way that I can get this with Encyclade. At least that I know of. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that. Just because I kind of do want to start wrapping this up. I've been at this for about 20 minutes, so... yeah. I mean, it's always fun to use... like, I've said it's fun to use Malzeno's weapons, even if they aren't the most effective. And, I mean, the same can be true about his Insect Glaive. His Charge Blade is really fun to use. I bet his Hunting Horn's really good. His Greatsword looks... I mean, it looks like a fusion of 3 longswords, but it still looks very effective. And, honestly, it's creative. Why are you continuing to spasm on the wall? Jeez, I don't understand why your controls spaz out when you're climbing walls in this game. Oh, you want to go up? Okay, go left. Oh, you want to go left? Okay, go up. Seriously, you cannot control yourself when climbing a wall unless you are literally holding one direction and trying... like, you just can't do it. Alright. Come to me, Zenogre. I swear, if that missed, I would be furious. Because that should not miss. Yeah, I think Zenogre might be the more effective one against Malzeno. But since this has now become a straight fight to the finish, I'm actually not entirely sure what the best wake-up hit is going to be for Darius. It's weird. Okay, interesting. What's the best wake-up hit going to be for Insect Glaive? One of these. And now this. I don't have a Ruby Wire Bug, but I can still get yourself decently low. it's time.
Okay, that's
Okay, I want a sheep. Grab that. I don't even need the orange to make good use of Insect Lady's regular combos. That orange is just a... I honestly don't know what orange and white are exactly. Come back to me. Give me my orange now. I want my orange. Thank you. Oh no. Really? I want to be able to dodge. I have blood blight, so that means I have to attack. Oh, never mind. Of course, he was a draw attack away from being done.
I'll be taking this.
Oh well, I guess. Well, that's one way to do it. And of course, because I nailed the dragon, I get one extra carve, in addition to the extra tail carve that I got earlier. No metals from carves, not that we really need them. As fun as Malzeno's weapons are to use, I'm probably not going to make them all. Because... yeah, my Kinsect is literally... yeah, he literally has... it really looks like he has claws, or boxing gloves or something. That's what causes him to... that's what allows him to use the blunt damage. That's it.
Piece of cake.
I think that's about it for today. You can't even see me. Okay, yeah, quickly before it fades away. That's the exit screen. Yeah, we got nothing special from that. All right. Yep, I'll take that one because why not? I'll take that end screen. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it wrapped up. I don't really feel like doing any more today. I mean, I'll obviously come back and do some later because I still got to record a fight or two, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. I've been at this for about 2.5 hours now. So I guess I've got going on now, so if you enjoyed this, then feel free to leave a like on this video, and then if you want to help support this channel, be sure to subscribe, and then obviously leave a comment for after this goes up. I'll make sure to make a couple minor edits so that, you know, hopefully this does get a little bit more. So yeah, that'll basically be it for this video, or this stream, I guess. I will see you next time. Let me make sure, actually, you know, before I stop, I need to make sure that it's actually caught up, because, again, I have not been keeping up with anything. So, yep, that'll be it for this stream. All the regular stuff, so I will see you next time.